right, man. That got me pumped up, AJ. That got me pumped up.
I love it, Crypto Pride. Amazing intro. Yeah, man, that was our official teaser trailer for Honor versus Madness, and what an intro, man. Happy to
Yeah,
be here on the first official
yeah.
AMA and part of our new AMA train about Honor versus Madness.
Cool. Let me get started. I want to get started with you, I guess, a little bit. I know you got started in Splinterlands, all right? Tell me,
Yeah,
tell me about the experience, and tell me how I guess profitable Splinterlands was for you.
for sure, brother. So those that don't know, I mean, we see this all the time. That crypto projects they announce they're going to build a game, and they do it mainly just to capitalize on the hype. They have no vision. They have no actual knowledge of gameplay and building lore. And economics and everything goes with that. So to your point, Crypto Pride, one of my first actual the largest come up I ever had in
Mhm.
crypto roughly about 8 years ago now, was in Splinterlands. So Splinterlands was one of the very first TCG style games or trading card game that was fully digital. So I invested about $10,000 into Splinterlands, and at the height of the last bull cycle, my in-game assets were worth $1 million. So
Wow.
that was the elusive, 100x that we all look for. And yeah, I mean, we're bringing all the same ideas and what worked for Splinterlands, and even some things that didn't work for Splinterlands,
Mhm.
we're now incorporating into this game with even more very unique elements. So at its core, it will be a strategic trading card game, just like Magic the Gathering, Splinterlands, Gods Unchained, you name it. But we're introducing a third person element as well. So you will be able to play a specific card um, that allows you to transition into a PvP battle where you're casting spells against your opponent in 3D, and the outcome of that will give you a bonus in the game. So, yeah, man, it's really, really exciting.
Now, from your experience with Splinterland, what are some of the elements that you're going to bring to Honor versus Madness? Because kind of going to be better than your previous experience.
For sure, man. So again, we love Splinterlands. I'm still a huge participant in that ecosystem, but we've learned a lot through Splinterlands. And honestly, it's not just Splinterlands, it's all play to earn games in general. And as we've seen, these play to earn games are only meant to be designed to extract value from the
Mhm.
ecosystems. So they do really well in the beginning. Everybody wants to, get in and start earning, but they are extremely unsustainable over the long run, and rewards continue to go down and down and down. And usually it bleeds the treasury dry to where, these games aren't even able to develop anymore because they've spent all their resources on giving out rewards. So we're flipping that on its head. And that is really the fundamental difference of what we're doing. And we're actually bringing what we call play to own, where
Mm.
you still have the NFT and crypto elements where you can take self custody of all of your assets,
Mhm.
but we're actually marketing to a Web 2 gaming audience, or the traditional gamer that may not even care about crypto but just wants to spend money on a very fun and engaging game. Again, similar to Hearthstone and how that works, where you're buying packs
Yeah.
and we hope to have distribution on these major platforms as well, because the NFT element will be secondary. And so we should be able to get distribution on Steam and some of the larger non crypto friendly platforms, because you can play the game with fiat as well.
Yeah, you got Steam. You got what Twitch you can use.
Yeah, so we
Epic.
absolutely are going to do a lot of esports as well.
Yeah.
So again, Splinterlands really started to break into that. Hearthstone has been a major, major player in that, where there's
Mhm.
actually tournaments and
Yeah.
competitive play around the game. And yeah, that is then streamed to Twitch, where again, it brings more eyeballs to the game as well.
Now, before we get into the Medium article, I know you said tournaments. Are you gonna have like a specific honor versus madness team? That,
Yeah, yeah, that is the goal eventually. Once we actually have a game up and
mm,
running, I mean, we'll absolutely have an esports element,
mm,
where we either have, company sponsored tournaments, or we bring in sponsors from other areas
mm.
uh, that want to give prize pools for the different tournaments. And yeah, that would be, again, probably not right at launch, but something that we're absolutely going to build into the roadmap of what we're doing.
Yeah, because at launch is gonna just for at launch it's just gonna be single player for at launch,
Yeah,
right?
exactly right,
Mhm,
CryptoProd. So
mhm,
we're building what we call a vertical slice, or an MVP, where again you'll be able to play the game single player, experience it. We work through all the bugs and issues, and then and that will be for a PC launch as well. So this will be launching on PC to begin with. I do believe it will be Mac compatible as well. That's something we're working with the devs on now, but and then as we get the MVP or alpha, so to speak, we're able to add multiplayer. We're able to add mobile friendly again. So we build out from the base game. We'll offer expansions for different cards and different
mhm.
sets. So that's how the growth of the game will work.
Okay, before we get talked about the pre-sale, tell the people how important it is or how valuable it is to get in now while it's doing a pre-sale.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're offering a really special opportunity. Again, Crypto Pride has been extremely supportive
Mhm,
of us, and we've hand selected a few communities that have been longtime supporters of EMP and Spark and DexFi and everything that we're building. And so through this, uh, you're able to get allocation to our private sale. So we're doing a whitelisted private sale for the Grim Gold token, which will be the actual crypto token associated with the game. And getting in early gives you not only the best possible price, you're getting a 10% discount on TCG by getting circumventing the taxes, but you're also getting some incredible perks, which we'll talk about in a minute, in terms of very rare NFTs that
mhm.
will never be available again. So if you want to play the game, then they're very powerful in game. But if you're just investing, you can absolutely sell your NFTs to other players that may want to play with those cards. So
So are you gonna have like their own little marketplace for the NFTs?
yeah, absolutely, man. So this is a great question, and something we haven't really talked about yet. So we are going to be building our own NFT marketplace associated with the game, and why this is so important is a great example is Gods Unchained. They are a very similar style game on Immutable X, and they do about $100 million of volume on their marketplace, and that is daily. Again, I'm sure a lot of that is wash trading, but the point is that those are fees that are generated, and that helps support the game and the token and our development costs just from our own marketplace. So
Right,
that is really powerful because a lot of other games and even crypto projects in general, they have to sell their token to be able to pay for game
right.
development, and that's selling pressure on the token. We will again have many other revenue generating streams to have to hopefully never sell the actual token.
Yeah, I was looking at the white paper before we got on, and I couldn't help but remind myself that it some of the attributes that's in this game is reminds me of my son. He plays Fortnite,
Yeah,
and I seen a little section in there where you can purchase skins, you could purchase ores, you could purchase pets. So I thought that was kind of cool as
yeah,
well.
absolutely. So we'll talk about that for sure. We again, that is something that I don't think a lot of Web3 games have done well. But a
Mhm.
lot of traditional games, they make literally millions and millions of dollars off of microtransactions.
Right,
So we're actually hoping to roll the game out as free to play as well. So that means that you can actually play the game without putting any money up, but you're incentivized, and this is different from what we call play to win. I'm sorry, pay to win, where only the people that spend money are the ones that are able to compete in the game. We again have a very different approach where you can get everything else somebody else would get. It just means that you have to put more time into the
Yeah.
game. And to your point, Crypto Pride, the skins and the auras and the different emotes. I mean, people, those are things that people have no problem spending money on
Right.
to enhance their gaming experience, and that is pure revenue for the ecosystem. So, yeah, that's a really important element.
Okay. You want to dig into this Medium article?
Yeah, no doubt. So we'll keep it a little bit overview here. Again,
Okay.
you're more than welcome to go in and dive in. But the whole idea is that as Crypto Pride said, now is the opportunity. So we're offering a very limited whitelist to a hand selected group of individuals. Again, Honorverse Madness is one of the first fully immersive NFT driven card games with third person action elements. Even in the Web 2 world, nobody has really combined these two genres, and we're really excited for that. And we also have an incredibly powerful game studio already under contract. So we have gone through about a month of what we call pre-discovery phase, where we show them the art direction, we do preliminary designs of what we want the game to be. That was a lot of the concept art that you saw in the
Mhm.
trailer at the beginning. So we're already in contract with this a studio out of Thailand. My business partner Julius, a fellow team member, he was actually at the game studio getting video footage of them working on the game. So we're hoping to have
Wow.
that released in the next few days. Definitely before the pre-sale actually happens. So that will show all of you that this is no BS. We're not just building a shadow game. This is actually going to happen, and we have an incredible studio behind it. And again, we'll release the name of that studio along with that. But they've worked for Netflix and Pepsi and Mitsubishi. They're really great animators for sure. So and so again, you're actually buying the Grim Gold token.
Mhm.
It's the ticker will be GG, which also stands for good game in these sort of games. So
Yeah.
it's a little a double entendre. That will be really important for the marketing. And you're able to sign up on the form, which is at the bottom of this. We'll get to it, and contribute. So um, the idea is that you're not only getting the token at the lowest price, but you're also getting some perks as well. So here's a little bit more about the token itself. The You have the next 2 weeks to sign up, and you will be getting in at 1 cent per token. Again, that's 10% less than TGE, and we're only selling about 10% of the overall supply, so it is very
Mm.
limited. And spots are already filling up fast. We had an amazing response today
He had over 100
alone.
signups in the first
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah, no doubt, Crypto Pride. It's been crazy. So I think we're up to almost 300 now.
Wow.
So yeah, well, and we'll be giving updates along the way too. But not only are you again able to get the token, you can sign up with one wallet address. It's $10,000 per wallet address maximum. There is no minimum. But again, if you'd like to contribute more than 10,000, you would just submit another wallet. Um, under whatever influencer or community you're involved in. And so we will be having the actual private sale. So what happens is you will sign up on the whitelist form with the amount that you want to contribute and provide your wallet address. And then when the actual pre-sale happens on August 9th, then you will be able to contribute in stables on pretty much any network, Arbitrum, BNB, Ethereum, and Base, and then you will only be able to contribute what you've agreed to. So please be very honest when you're submitting the form. And this is a great graphic. So this gives you an idea of the upside potential. Axie Infinity or AXS token
Hmm.
did 133,000% price gain, had a $9 billion market cap, and did about $30 million of daily volume. Illuvium did about a 3,000% price increase. Again, Gods Unchained the same, roughly, and then Star Atlas, another one, did 19,000%
Wow.
price gain. So the upside potential is huge. Again, not financial advice, but other than layer one and layer twos, gaming is really, really one of the biggest gainers for sure.
Right. And then you have the overall average, which is what, 400x.
Yep. So if you take the top four there and do an overall average, it took about 160 days for them to reach their all-time high, and that was a 400x average. So had you invested $1,000 and sold at the absolute top, that would have been $400,000. So again, this is just to illustrate the potential, but it is absolutely a possibility. And we're mimicking a lot of the success that those tokens have had. So
Right.
we're launching again. TCE will be around, or will be definitely be in October. Most likely the middle of October. So not only are we able to capitalize on the Halloween hype, a
Hmm.
lot of meme tokens are going to come out around Halloween, but will be a token that actually has utility. And typically speaking, October after halvening, the Bitcoin halvening, that is when the bull run really starts to heat up. So the timing is unbelievable with what we're doing. And yeah, this is a great slide. So the NFTs with real value, again, you're getting these NFTs at different price levels as
Right.
a bonus. And some of the comparable NFTs and Splinterlands or Gods Unchained have gone, actually sold verifiably on chain for, 32,000, 50,000,
Damn.
76,000, and 60,000. So those are, again, if you get a really rare card from the mystery box, you can potentially sell that as well for crazy high numbers.
Now, since you're in Splinterlands, have you sold an NFT at a high price?
Yeah, so I'm a hodler, Crypto Pride. So what I do is I actually rent my high price cards. So I have
Oh wow.
both of those there, Prince Julian and an Archmage, and
Wow.
rather than selling them, I rent them to other players, and that is absolutely something that we're looking into.
Hmm.
Again, it won't be ready on launch, but once we integrate multiplayer, um, and even hopefully before that, we'll be able to allow you to rent your cards to other players as well.
Wow. Okay, you want to talk about the bonuses since we got the NFTs and the value?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are offering what we're calling mystery boxes, and for every $5,000 contributed, you will receive one out of three of the pre-sale exclusive NFTs. So these are gold foil legendary cards that will have a special animation and be very powerful in the game as well. And there will only be 125 of these total. So once they're gone, and we'll never mint those again, which will again make those cards extremely valuable. And if you don't have 5 grand to spend, we understand, but we're also giving away alpha access keys. So the second perk is if you're one of the first 500 to actually purchase on August 9th, you will get an alpha access key which is going to be an NFT as well, that will give you early access to the game. And those might have value as well. I mean, you may be able to sell those to somebody else to get involved early. So, and that is no minimum on those. It's just a matter of timing. So you want to be able to get in early and be ready when the countdown ends.
You can actually get a mystery box, and possibly that mystery box can pay for your, can be a valuable NFT.
Yeah, no doubt. You can be,
It pay for itself.
yeah, exactly. You can get your investment back from the NFT alone potentially, and still have all the tokens that you bought. So yeah, if you go down a little more, we have
Yeah.
a great graphic. So those are examples of the legendary cards. Um, the two in the middle, you get both of those. So those are our ability cards. So you get one for the Shadow Realm and one for the Wizard Society,
Mhm.
but those count as one. And then the first one is a legendary uh, character for the Shadow Realm, and the last one there, the third one is yeah, that's the legendary for the Wizard Society. So and all of those two have very special bonuses when you play them,
Yeah.
and special animations that go with them. So in the middle there, the unstoppable popcorn. When you play that one, the whole screen will fill up with popcorn. So
Mhm.
there's also some kind of fun elements too.
Okay. Now, when you join a game, you can pick a side. You can pick the Shadow Realm or the Wizard. Was it
Yep,
Wizarding Society?
exactly. Yep, you'll be able to build your deck ahead of time. So
Mhm.
when you go to play the game, you choose what side you want to play, and then you build out your deck with all your different characters, and then play it. So again, if you're not familiar with these style of games, I would look up Hearthstone. It's a Blizzard game, and that will be most similar to the play style.
Okay.
All right, so here you are, the hand selected whitelist. Again, Crypto Pride is one of them.
Mhm.
So please make sure that if you're seeing this video, you sign up under him. Again, the whitelist form will be at the bottom.
I got it
But we,
pinned.
yeah, yeah.
I got the form pinned in the chat too.
All right, perfect. There you go.
Mhm.
So you can find it right away. And yeah, these are only the groups that we're offering this to. So again, this is a thank you for everybody that has supported us. And if you can't get in through one of them, you have to buy when we launch in October.
Cool.
Awesome. So yeah, if you go down, then there's a link right to the form right there.
Right.
So
You click on
yep,
the
yeah. And you already
form.
showed the awesome trailer. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I'm happy to answer. Yep, there it is. So that's what
Use
you
the form.
do. Yep, please read all the notes, and then you put
Okay.
your Telegram
Telegram
name. Yep,
discount. Discord.
yep,
This Telegram with Discord name, wallet address, influencer, and then how much you plan to contribute,
for
and then
sure.
you just sign the agreement,
Yep,
and
and hit
then
submit. It's that easy. And
uh,
LA, my left hand lady, she'll be following up with all of you to confirm your allocation and what you want to contribute over the next few days. So don't feel like you have to submit multiple times. We'll get to all of you. We have plenty of time. We have about 2 weeks until the actual sale, and we'll be releasing the pre-sale page later next week as well. So you'll have time to see what to do for sure.
and so you'll be able to purchase. When will you actually be able to purchase the token?
Yeah, so it's very important that you use the wallet address that you have funds in, and that will be the wallet address that you get your tokens airdrop to you as well on the TGE. But it will be a pre-sale page. It will open on August 9th, and you will be in the smart contract. Your wallet address will be whitelisted. So
Okay.
if you don't do that ahead of time, you will not be able to buy on that day. So again, you must go through this process.
And then the tokens will be airdropped to your wallet, correct?
Yeah, so please don't fall for any scam tokens. We're not gonna release GG early. Don't respond to DMs. You will get the actual tokens in your wallet, and we will have the official contract address in October so that you're ready for them.
Okay. I'll see you got any questions. Let's see.
Yeah, man.
Uh, crypto LA. What's up? AJ, is it honor versus Kool Aid?
Yeah, yeah. Austin's a jokester. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Crypto babe, absolutely monstrous. Well, we have really no more comments, really. So I guess we can kind of really wrap it up, really.
Yeah,
So
man, no
it's
doubt.
free.
Well, yeah, we'll be giving massive updates
Mhm.
over the next few weeks, and obviously, we do have a very aggressive timeline. Usually games of this magnitude take years to develop,
Right.
but we've heard from the development team, and we'll be posting a very specific timeline. But we're hoping to have the alpha access within about 8 months. So to be able to deliver this in under a year
Mhm.
is unbelievable. And, obviously there will be many opportunities along the way, staking options to start earning in-game assets before we go live. So even though we have about 8 months of runway, it will be plenty of stuff to get involved in and potentially earn, until then. And again, we're going to bring everybody along the journey with us. So we'll have, videos and updates
Mhm.
and characters, and you will literally be able to see this game being built from the ground up. So
Wow.
I'm excited for it for sure.
All right. Like I said, guys, if you guys want to get into it, like I said, the link is pinned in the comments. It's also pinned in the description below. And take advantage of this pre-sale. Like I said, potentials 400x, even 100x is great to me. But
Yeah, brother, no doubt. Well, and we again, another really cool part is that we are also integrating all of our knowledge of DeFi into this as well. So we will have a very healthy treasury from all the funds that we raise, not only to pay for development, but to actually be able to yield and support the token long term. So that's another really unique angle that we have because a lot of gaming projects have no idea how to create real yield from their treasuries, and we are experts at that. So
right.
that will significantly increase, the amount that we're able to not only use for development, but not have to actually sell our token and actually support the price of the token.
And then 10% of the revenue goes to EMP Fusion.
Yeah, man, that's a we can end on that mega bullish info. So yeah, 10% of all the revenue will also go to feed EMP Fusion. We also have a percentage of that going to the Dex Finance ecosystem, all part of our franchise. And you know, the whole idea too is that because we're marketing to a more traditional gaming audience, we don't have to worry about the different crypto bull and bear cycles
Mhm.
because we'll be generating fiat revenue from everybody that just wants to play the game and not worry about crypto. So we've really done a lot of due diligence and a lot of effort has gone into making this as successful as it can be before we even launch.
All right. Well, I guess that's a wrap, guys. AJ, appreciate you for letting me do the AMA.
Yeah, man,
And
the first official AMA here
yeah,
with Crypto Pride. So thank
yeah,
you, brother, for all the support and
yeah,
all the content that you continue to put out. And yeah, man, let's have
yeah,
a killer few weeks as we ramp up for selling out completely.
correct. All right, let me end the stream. Thanks everybody that did show up.
Cheers.